Hello, Leo. Beautiful Leo. How are you guys doing? Okay. Leo. Okay, let's just clear the energy really quick. Okay. Okay, beautiful. So, I'm so excited for this. I have your coffee cup right here, okay? I'm gonna do tarot and oracle, and I have your messages that I saw in the coffee beforehand, okay? So I'm going to talk to you about all of this stuff. Well, this is an interesting message that, what the heck? I saw Mike Wasowski. Mike Wasowski, if you do not know, is from Monsters, Inc. Whoa. So he's the cute little green guy who is a Cyclops, okay? So Cyclops was really standing out to me, and Mike Wasowski. So if you don't know, in Monsters, Inc., Mike Wasowski is quite a little character, right? He's just so interesting. So there's something here that he uncovers. There is some kind of a conspiracy that he, figures out. He has this beautiful heart, and he is trying to help Sully. And so he even remakes Boo's door so Sully can go see Boo again, even though there was a point where he was pretty jealous of this connection. So this represents somebody who is willing to look at something from another perspective, maybe not right away, but eventually, and willing to kind of make up for their mistakes. And who cares? Who is going to show you that they care? This could be a person coming into your life that is going to be like a sidekick, like Mike Wasowski is to Sully, okay? So this is very interesting. I feel like you have a person coming in your life where it's kind of like, they each have their own attributes that, are very different, but, works really well together. So this is something kind of beautiful here, but there could also be a person that's kind of obsessed with your energy that you need to be wary of. This could be like a lawless person. And this could be a person that just doesn't respect boundaries. They they want all of your attention, and they're very upset if you have other friends or something. There's something here about that. Yeah, it's just this is obsessive energy here. Because Mike Wasowski is kind of like representing this evolved version of the Cyclops, which is really interesting because when I'm looking up about Cyclops, there's really nothing bad that is said until you get to the part about Odysseus, right? And that was just one Cyclops, out of all the Cyclops. But they're kind of known for being lawless. They're known for, they live separate from everyone, and they like live in caves and herd sheep, but apparently they're lawless. So there could be an element of misunderstanding here. And yeah, they lack law and order. So in Greek mythology, it's like they are thought of as uncivilized, okay? And it's kind of like, ants don't have laws either, little tiny ants. They don't have laws either. And, they are kind of pretty civilized. You know what I'm saying? They are able to work together. So there's something here about you could be really feeling like you don't fit anywhere, and you're very misunderstood, and there's places where you're going to go where you are going to be fitting in, where you are going to be understood, which is very interesting because, at little ant hill with the hole at the top, it kind of looks like a volcano. And the Cyclops were said to live under Mount Etna in Sicily, okay? And they made the thunderbolts for Zeus. They also helped make the helmet for Hades, which allowed him to be invisible. They made the trident for Poseidon, and they made the golden bow for Artemis. I think I'm saying it right. I don't know. So What's the problem with these guys again? That seems pretty amazing, don't you? I feel like there's a lot of amazing gifts that you have given to other people. You have given them the tools to shine and be who they are. You know, what would Zeus be without the thunderbolts? You know, Poseidon without the trident. That's where he got all of his power. You know, the helmet with Hades, the bow and arrow. You know, all of these things that it's like really enhanced who they are and let them bring who they are into this world, you know? And there is a way that you have done that for a lot of people in a lot of situations in your life, and you haven't received the credit for it. Instead, you have received like persecution for it. So something about this is going to come out here. Okay, so yes, and then I saw in your cup people holding up something, and there was somebody worshiping. I literally wrote worshiping here, and I had not yet looked up Cyclops. And there is a story of a place where they had games every 2 years, and they would have where you could send a offering, a sacrifice to the Cyclops. And this is where they were celebrated. It's like the only place really in history that it's recorded. So it's like, was that the only place this was happening? I don't know. But there is something here about finding a place, finding your place where you're going to be honored, where you're going to be worshiped, because it's like you do deserve that, you know, which is very interesting. And then I saw a falcon, which, you know, falcons really, this is like the energy of, yeah, being lawless, but being free and still having like the respect on your name or something here. That's really, really beautiful. Yeah, and I saw a mountain with a sun, and the way the sun is just like looked, it's just like the end of something here. There is the end of you being persecuted. There's an end to this here. And then I saw a bunch of people kind of spread out in a line, all traveling kind of in the same direction here. If you think about ants, they're all traveling in the same direction here, you know, and all of these Cyclops, they all, you know, kind of live separately in seclusion here under this volcano. So it's kind of like you're finding your place here. You're going to be finding your place here. So let's see about this. You know, it's still here. So this is the sun and just like the mountains here, and it just looks like a calming picture that it's like it's the end of the day. This is the end of this that's happening, you know, which is really nice. And then the travelers are all still up here as well. There's like all of this mountain range and little travelers, and it's like they're all going in the same direction here. And then here it looks like sitting on top of like this altar, and people are like all around to like worship, to honor, coming to listen here. It's like this person looks like they are bowing to this person sitting on this like throne like thing here. So there's something here that it's time that you be seen for. It's time that you be known for. I'm seeing a pear here and now a feather. So there is some sort of prosperity. There is some sort of a beautiful gift that you're going to be given. And this is going to be given from the divine. Your white feather could be a symbol for you. That could be a sign for you from the divine. And this is kind of like saying, yeah, you're going to get this, you're going to, what these signs have been leading you to, and you're thinking in your head and you're seeing signs for it, yeah, you're going to receive that. A car is turned over. Mother? And you have the destroyer in the ocean. This is interesting because, you know, they never really talk about who is the mother of these Cyclops. You know, Who's the mother of this Cyclops? They don't talk about that. They will say who the father is, you know, when you're reading through this. And one of the fathers is Poseidon, which is, you know, the god of the sea, the oceans, the water, right? So there's something here, and look, she's holding this pearl here, okay? Wow, what is this? You may really connect. Greek mythology may really call to you here, okay? And oftentimes they would depict a Cyclops, it had said, with 3 eyes. So even though this is lower, it's not up higher where the eye is here. It's like, you know, if you are looking this far away, it kind of looks like Mike Wasowski. Everything does, really. Wow. That's love. And the tear. What is this about love? And now you have a ring. This is a circle. The circle for the eye. And they said that they would put like a ring on their forehead. Some people would get this tattooed, I guess men a really long time ago, to depict like their worship for the sun. So this was like a ring. The eternal child. Okay. The tear. There's gonna be some kind of tears of joy because you're overcoming some sort of childhood trauma here. And this is something that I feel like you've already faced. You've already healed yourself from. You've already, you know, all of these things, but you haven't been able to start your new life yet. And that's what's coming in. There's something here about releasing something and a lot of love. Something finally being over with. You know, in one of the stories, somebody killed one of the Cyclops because Zeus killed somebody's son. So it's like paying for mistakes that you didn't make, paying for sins that you didn't commit. So there is something here about so much love pouring into your existence here that there is going to be these tears of releasing all of this past pain and hurt. And beautiful commitment coming in for you here because the ring, and you know, this is the eternal child. This is about healing your inner child. Yeah, that's what this could really be saying. Wow. So there could be somebody here that should be this particular way. A mother, someone who, you know, is giving this beautiful pearl here. Somebody who is nurturing, somebody who, but they're not. And this is about kind of creating some sort of distance here between you and this person. And healing. Because if you've ever been to the ocean, you know that whatever is plaguing you, you go to the you go to the ocean and you sit and you listen to the waves and you feel the sun, you know, and you sit in the water and the salts in the water. You know, this is a beautiful way to release and to give to the earth for healing this energy inside of you that has been destroying. There could be something here where you tried to nurture someone and all they did was destroy. And there is a washing away of it all. Dark man. Dealings are a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. This could be the Giant. Could be somebody here who is actually trying to blame you for the sins that they have committed against you. This could be a person that, you know, maybe had some sort of power over your life where you're taking that power back. It could be somebody that was acting with an unhealthy with an unhealthy masculine energy instead of a nurturing feminine energy. You have eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. You know, this is not a falcon, but come on. What's the difference between a falcon and an eagle? A falcon's a bird, right? In my mind, a falcon is like a kind of hawk. Or is that just a name of a plane? What? Okay, I don't know. But we're gonna, you know, this is the triumph over troubles. This is like, you know, there could be something here that's, you know, a person is trying to create obstacles in your life. But it's not happening. You know, and that's what the eagle does, is they fly over, you know, and they fly up when something is attacking them, and that falls off because they cannot, you know, they fly up to a higher altitude where these birds that are trying to attack it, you know, there's not enough oxygen for them up there. They cannot withstand flying to this height. And so then they, you know, have to go down. So yeah, temporary problems here. If something is trying to come up with this person, you're hearing stuff from people about something here. There could be something here where you've already moved away from all of that, but then it's like this new thing that you moved to seems to start to have problems. You're going to rise above it. You're going to triumph over this. This is not going to continue. Oh, something is turned over. The seahorse family matters. I'm telling you, this is like a family thing. This is a family thing. And the thing is that's so interesting. That's so interesting is you have the dark man and you have the mother here. Well, it doesn't matter about anything. It's just the man part, okay? And the man and the mother. And that's the thing is the seahorse, the male carries the babies. The male being the mother here. What's going on with that? Are there people trying to tell you what you're able to do in this life, what you're not able to do in this life? There is a person here that is trying to be a victim when they are actually the one doing the attacking, the destroying. The teapot, deep friendship with someone with the same sex. So there are friends. You're going to find people that appreciate you. Yeah. You're going to find people that appreciate you. You know. Okay. You have the rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over here. The rainbow and the tears. So this is what I'm telling you. So much love and it's like tears of joy. It's like there is this rain, but then after the rain, you get the rainbow. That's what the tear really genuinely feels like here. And you have the dolphin. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past with agape here. So there is some really good news. Finally, it's like things are starting to open up. Opportunities are starting to open up for you. And this feels like something that you can actually commit to with this ring. And this is something that it's like all of this that you went through, you see why now. This is really beautiful. There's a lot of sea creatures here, you know, with the pearl. We got the seahorse, we have the dolphin, we have the ocean here. So you could really like the ocean, or there could be somewhere you're wanting to travel where you would cross the ocean here. Let's see. You're going to get to do that. Some of you may really want a healthy relationship, and you haven't had an example of that. And despite how hard you have tried, you haven't experienced that. And you've done a lot of healing, you've done a lot of growing, and you think you're not going to get it, but you are. You absolutely are. You know, dolphins really talk about friends, and they have friends, they have names for each other, they have their own ways that they communicate. So you're really coming into a time of people that you can trust, like around you, that can be like your people here, especially with this teapot, okay? Deep friendship here. And just a genuine love, loving life, coming into this time with this rainbow of new beginnings. Yeah, detachment and cold. Look at this person here, the mother. This is going right here with this. There's somebody here you may have to detach from. There's a situation you need to detach from. There could be something that you keep thinking about that it's time to detach from. There could be you have already done all of those things, but you don't realize that you still have armor up. And it's time to let that down so that you can, you know, get in this space of meeting these new people and friendships and love and people that, yeah, you have guilt and you have sabotage here. There is a person here that is trying, it's like, you know, they're trying to get to you by, you know, this kind of a way here. This person, it's like you could know that this person is very sad and very, very much so alone and regrets what they have done, but they are choosing to destroy themselves, and they are not taking accountability. They're refusing to change the behavior. They will do it to you all over again. That is, you know, very difficult when there is a person that you know they feel horrible when they're alone. They would never admit it. And they will refuse to get any kind of help. They know how bad they messed up. They actually do love you, but they won't do it again. If they had it all to do over again, they would do it again. And if you allow them back in your life in any capacity, they will do it all over again. Because you could feel the guilt and you feel the sorrow because you were feeling that before. A lot of you are empaths, and it's very, very difficult for you. But you're going to say, you know, I'm going to give this to the angels. I'm going to give this to the ocean. I'm going to give this to Gaia, to whatever it is that you connect to, and to heal this person, to help this person. And this is not my responsibility. I'm going to release this and I'm going to heal myself, you know? And you've done that. Freedom, leap, opportunities. This is what I'm saying. Now it's like these opportunities are going to come. And you see how she has let her shields down here. And that's the thing is, you know, just like the Cyclops living off secluded, well, they don't really need laws if they're living secluded from everyone else. You know, you don't really need this protection if you have moved on and you've cleared this out of your vibration, you know? And this is what you're getting into. This is what you're seeing is you're no longer even going to need the defenses for this, because this is something that you have completely cleared from your being. Yeah. So, chemistry, passion. Wow. So there's love here as well as friendships that you just have this genuine chemistry with, where you can just communicate and talk with these people and continue to talk and laugh and talk and laugh. And it's something where, you know, look at inner child healing. Yeah. You have healed yourself. You're free of this. And it's time that you get to be free of this. You have contracts, career, and commitments. And that's the thing is the ring represents now you have commitments. Now you have financial gain coming in. Now you have love coming in. Now you have friendships coming in. Contracts, career, commitments. In love and in money and in friendships. Which it's just, there's something here where you could feel like you can never really celebrate. That was something that was taken away from you. You never had the ability to celebrate. You never had the ability to let anybody in. You could never let anyone in because of how hurt. Look at this, the third eye, the Cyclops. There is an activation of your third eye where you had to be separate from everyone else. You couldn't get close to anyone else because something wrong that somebody else did was put on you. There was this guilt, there was this shame that you had for something that you didn't even do. You know, so there was no way that you could ever really celebrate, that you could ever really exist and be free and be secure in who you are. And that affected every single area of your life. This negative masculine energy, but there is something here. This epiphany, this breakthrough, and then now this feminine. So now this strength, and look at like the Cyclops. There's something here. I wrote that down, I forgot to mention it, the third eye. That is waking up this divine feminine energy. You could be bullied by people that are feminine, but they're not, they're actually masculine energies. That it's not healed. Or it could be anyway. North Node, cosmic purpose. Now your purpose is being ignited here. Is really able to be seen here. You know, the Cyclops was condemned for something that Zeus did. And then the Cyclops gave all of this gifts to the gods, built all of this stuff for humans. And then a bunch of time later, there was one Cyclops that, did some bad things. Ate a couple of people. But it's like, you're not that Cyclops. There's something here about something being blown way out of proportion that is ridiculous, that is not your fault. It's the other person's fault. How could that be your fault? You're the one that, this happened to. There's something really messed up going on here, but it's done. It's healed. You've moved past it. Okay, tarot. Wow. It's time for there to be love here. It's time for you to be able to move on with your life, for you to be able to have a life, because this has dealing with this. I mean, this has prevented everything. This has gotten in the way of everything of your life. But here's the thing. It was all for something. It wasn't for nothing, because this is something that you are breaking. This is a generational curse that you're breaking. This is ending with you. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And look at how they are blinded. But when you're blinded, you can see with what? Your third eye. So there is something here about if you feel like there is not a way, and you look at it this way and you look at it that way, and there is only these ways of doing things. There is another way, and this is talking to you to allow the message to come to you. Because there could be a way that, let's see. You have the moon. This is the intuition. Something is going to be revealed to you. Something is going to be shown to you. And this is something that, could be the secret communication that you have with your guides, that you have with your higher self. This could be something here that all the pieces of the puzzle make sense. Everything you've been seeing, and you look up the meaning, and It reminds you to this, and these are the clues that they're talking to you about. And this is about listening within you, not with this looking out and trying to do things in this physical world. This is what this third eye, is really talking about here. There's a huge download that's happening in your third eye. There's a huge opening to another level of the third eye. There's something here where you had to be closed off because there was so much hurt, so much pain. And the upgrades that you've been going through, it can't be all at once because it's too much for your body. And this is why the ocean, healing, saltwater bath, just washing your hand, you're putting salt in your hands and washing it, putting a cup with salt water somewhere in your home, is so very important. Because this is helping you, it's an aid to you to release and to finally be able to move forward here. Just as I freaking say that, the Chariot. Yeah. And this is something that you're on this pathway to figure this out. There is no guidebook. You're the one writing the guidebook. It's completely different. And everything that came before, you're utilizing it to propel you forward here. And there are secrets that you are protecting. Some secret is going to be known to you. There is a secret that's been kept that's not going to be kept anymore. There's something about this here. The Queen of Swords. There's a secret that's been kept that's not going to be kept anymore. It is going to be known now. And this is going to be defended. It's like your energy now is going to be defended. And it's like you almost don't even have to do it. The universe is going to do it for you. Because of you, but you're going to speak the truth. Not that you were lying before, but there was a big secret that had to be kept. And now it's time for it to be known. You're going to get all the information you need and you don't have to explain anything to anybody. You know what you're going to do. You know what boundaries you're going to set. And the more you uphold with these boundaries, because as you're starting to move a little bit here and understand more and heal more, there's going to be more that are going to try to come and pull you backwards. So you're going to have to keep the boundaries. And then eventually you're going to get to this point where you can just release it. And it's so far removed from your vibration that it can't even reach you anymore. And this is when you have this Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And this is what I'm saying with this. Simultaneously, contracts, careers, commitments, financial gain. Okay? And this love and this commitment. Okay? That's what this is. Wow. You're going to be very much so in your head about this. Very, very, very much so. Very much so. But, you're going to take action. You're going to have this impulse to move forward. And the impulse is going to lead to you getting everything that you're wanting. And it's going to lead to the ending of this nonstop suffering that it's like has been your life. Enough is enough already. The divine says enough is enough already. You have done the work. This is here. This is happening. Your divine feminine energy and your divine masculine energy are healed, are balanced, are reaching this new heightened level. And this is going to be seen and this is going to be respected. I want to pull a card on this moon. You don't know There's something here that you don't know that you actually do know. And justice. It's already happening. It's already here. There's something here that you may not realize. You know, you have a person here. Is this your Mike Wasowski? There could be a lot of people that are still going to try to get you to take the blame for something for someone else. And I feel like you're not going to do it. You're not going to allow this to happen anymore. Yeah. There could be a person in between you and this situation that's going on, and they are communicating with someone that you are not. And this person is going to find out that there is no hope. This person is going to find out that you have received your justice, that you are setting these boundaries and you are upholding them, and that you will not be manipulated. There could be another person that it's revealed to you that this person is in connection with someone that they told you they're not. That this is something that could be a betrayal that this person is doing here. But you're so above this situation. Yeah, it's heartbreaking that this is happening. It's heartbreaking that it has come to this. But look what it has led to in your life. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. There is some kind of pain here that you went through, that it's your destiny to go through this pain. It is your destiny to be completely alone and to feel like you don't know what decisions to make, because there's something within you that is going to be born from this. And however you share this with the world, you know, it doesn't really matter. There's going to be a different way for each one of you, and the way that you share this with the world is what's going to move you forward with no blocks. And that is your mission. It's kind of like Taylor Swift, all those people that broke her heart. Well, it's kind of a good thing. She got her heart broken so many times, and she was bullied by Kim Kardashian. If you see it that way, you know, it's not about that. It's about all of those things happening, and then she's writing this music about how to heal over this. You know what I'm saying? How to love yourself again, and to, you know, connect to your friends, but feel your feelings and acknowledge this and own your part of it too, you know, and channel this pain into something that can benefit your life, like writing songs and in your career. And now she's a billionaire, you know. And so something like that. Yeah, this is a journey that you're going on, that you're meant to shine. And the way that you're shining is by your strength. You know, it's kind of like giving me this energy of someone who, you know, you see these stories of people that they have a story of their life, and they are a person that it doesn't look like what they are now. They're showing me this person. I know he's a monk, and he, you know, was an alcoholic, did drugs, he sold drugs, was in and out of jail his whole life. He has all these tattoos, and now he's this monk, and he's like this very wise person and very peaceful and very law-abiding, and you know, he drinks water only. You know, it's like for, you know, decades now. So it's like this interesting combination. Because this could even be different sides of yourself. But it feels like outside of you as well. Other people are, you know, this is interesting here. And there's people here that are going to be at your side here. That's the beautiful part. And whoever your Mike Wasowski is, wow, how amazing. Okay. This is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much. I hope this resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe. Okay. I have personal readings if you're interested, and also I have a book. It's called One White Rose. It's fiction, and it's all about women from different places in the world, in the universe, different lifetimes, and how it all connects, how they are all healing their inner child, how they are all overcoming different forms of abuse, healing within themselves, and striving for this better life for themselves, for generations to come. Yeah. So, thank you so much, and